Hello guys, welcome to another UPCRATE unboxing video. As always, I'm super late to the party, but this time for a good reason, because I was on vacation in Greece, which was wonderful. But now I'm back home and it's time to have a closer look at this UPCRATE box. And I actually had a quick look inside before I went on the trip because I didn't want to wait another week and I remember being a little confused. So let's have a look at it together. So what we got here is a parallel pen with parallel plate nib by Pilot, and I'm not sure why it's called parallel pen. Like, do you have two nibs that are parallel basically, so you write everything twice or something? I don't know, I haven't seen this before, so I think I'll just open it. Okay, and I think there is no non-destructive way to get in here. Oh, there is. Well, okay, well, this is a cap, obviously. Some black ink and some red ink. I don't know, it's squishy. Is it like an eyedropper tool, maybe? Not sure though. Well, then we have the parallel pen, I guess, which has a pretty wide nib. This looks interesting. And then there's this thing here. Well, it's plastic. So this looks like the manual. Let me have a closer look. Oh! Okay, now I understand why it's called parallel pen. This thing goes in between the nibs because there are two nibs. There are like two metal plates and you can put this in between, like so. And this plastic sheet is apparently for cleaning the nib, like when paper gets stuck inside. Yeah, well, let's see how that works. We have, by the way, the 6mm nib, and there are other sizes. So you can write with it at a 90-degree angle, 45-degree, or with a 0-degree, then it's just a straight line. So that looks interesting. I think it's the first time that anything calligraphy related is included, but I might be mistaken. Oh! Well, here are some example alphabets. So there is more ink, I guess. Probably one of these might be blue and one might be black. So next up we have drawing ink by Koh-I-Noor, and it's technical orange. Well, that's an interesting name, but it's orange. I don't particularly like orange, so I'm not too happy about the color choice, but I guess orange it is. And then we have two rose gold clips. I like these. A sticker of the artwork of the month, apparently. Like so. And last but not least, we got a sketch pad. Best for all dry drawing techniques: pastels, pencils, crayons, chalks, charcoal, and pens. It's 130 GSM and 10 sheets. Oh, that's actually a lot thinner than I had expected. I don't know if you can see it, but it has a lot of texture to it. So I guess calligraphy it is. However, one question remains. What is the topic of the month? So topic of the month is lines and graphics, which fits calligraphy pretty well. Also, I discovered that we have a little maze here and another one. However, this drawing, painting, whatever, does not exactly look like it was made with the materials in the box. It looks more like digital art to me. I'm not sure though. So all in all, definitely a very interesting box. However, I'm not sure what I'll create with these materials. It's pretty unusual. Also, I haven't done any hand lettering in ages, so this is going to be interesting. Now let's try and make this thing work. So this is where the ink cartridge will go in, like so. Squeezing a little bit. Don't know if I'm squeezing too much or if it's okay like that. I don't know. The instructions said squeezing. There's nothing happening though. Squeeze a little more. I think I'll have to check the manual again. Oh, there is ink coming. But it's not coming out very evenly. What is happening here? Maybe I need to press a little harder or something? Yes, apparently. Well, apparently it works. Now there's ink coming out. However, I find it a little hard to get like an even beginning. Can you see that? There's always in the middle this little dent where there's no ink. I'm not sure why though. Maybe turn it around or something. Also no. Oh my god. Also for lefties, this is an extra big challenge. Well, that looks nice. So I quickly had a look at the manual for inspiration, and I think these lettering alphabets look quite nice. However, I'm a little confused because it always says like the angle at which you have to hold the pen. However, it's clearly designed for right-handed people, like the pen is to the right side, and I'm a lefty, so I'm not really sure how to go about this, but I'll just try my best and maybe make up my own alphabet or something. I don't know. I was thinking about changing the ink cartridges, however, I really don't want to do it because I don't know what to do with the other ink cartridge. I don't know if it's like open now and will spill the ink everywhere. Also, when changing the ink cartridge, you have to use this eyedropper tool to get the rest of the ink out of the pen, which is the weirdest thing ever. I don't know. Also, I'm wondering what I'm supposed to do with this ink because there's no brush or anything, and I don't want to just spill it all over the paper, so I don't know what to do. However, for the sake of this video, I'll try to change the ink cartridge. And I'm hoping that I don't spill everything. Okay. Well, it's basically open. What am I supposed to do with this now? So I think I'll just leave it here and hope for the best. So you are supposed to hold this into water and use this to get the ink out. Oh, well, there is ink. And now put it in here and press. That works actually better than I had expected. And once more. However, there's so much ink left in here. How often am I supposed to do this until it's clean? Oh, and it got messy. Well, crap. So far, I'm not too happy about this. So I think I will just drop this into water like I would always do, and then, yeah, come back. Also, I won't open another ink cartridge because I don't know where I could store the open one, so I will just put this one back inside when I've, well, dealt with this situation. So great news, this is what my fingers look like after cleaning them for 10 minutes or so. I don't like this ink. So apparently it's waterproof. I don't know, I used nail polish remover and soap and everything I could find, but I can't get my hands clean. So listen to me, guys, don't try this at home. And I'm actually a little scared to get rid of this water because I'm scared it will turn my sink black, like forever. This is not my favorite box. Definitely not. Definitely not. Okay, where do I even begin? So when I tested the materials, something felt odd about this box and I couldn't really put my finger on it. But now I know what was bothering me. I feel like this box doesn't fit the season. Black and orange and red and calligraphy, that will be a really nice box for fall. I imagined sitting at home with a nice cup of tea or hot chocolate and drawing some pumpkins and having a little deep dive into calligraphy while the rain is pouring. Is it just me, or does this box feel a little out of place? Hence, I had a hard time coming up with an idea, even though I love calligraphy and lettering. I'm not particularly good at it though, but I really enjoy doing it from time to time. However, I did not really like doing it with this pen. I just tried to capture my feelings with the first drawing, which you could summarize as kinda weird. As you can see, I struggled getting even lines, because there was very often a gap right in the middle of the line, or the beginning of the line looked frayed. It got better when I held the pen more vertically and applying more pressure. However, this felt really unnatural for me. I usually hold my pens at an angle, so this was simply uncomfy, and the increased pressure made it pretty hard to navigate. Also, it made it very difficult to draw any rounded strokes like in a D or an O, which felt like endgame. I hardly ever tried writing with such an unnatural feeling pen. Apart from that, I don't feel like I'm the target audience for this pen. I'm not good at drawing straight lines, and this pen basically screams for straight lines. Like, all the example artworks were very neat, but that's just not me. Messy artworks it is. With the second artwork, I tried to make it a little less calligraphy and more drawing by adding a flower. Also, I hoped that with a little practice, rounded shapes would get easier for me, but it did not really get any easier. In both artworks, I tried to incorporate the orange ink by dipping the pen into the orange ink, and it worked somehow. However, sometimes it looked good and sometimes it just looked horrible. So, all in all, I am not happy with my artworks. They look messy and like I didn't know what I was doing, which is absolutely correct. I had no clue. I am afraid that this box is also not for me. It's not like it's particularly bad or anything, I just don't vibe with this pen. I would have preferred just a classic ink dip pen instead. Let me know what you think about this box while I'm patiently waiting for the next one to arrive.
I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thank you for watching and see you next time. Bye!